Welcome back, everyone, for more Let's Play the Pandora Directive. Let's see, that should be the one I want. Better be the one I want. But now, if you recall, the first one I used, you can get the date doing that. And it doesn't look much different, but it really is. The second one you score a date, but you miss something very important.
Hi, Tex.
So first thing we need to do is apologize to her.
Hey, I'm sorry about last night.
Is that so? Why?
And we could talk about our feet, or we could turn this around and pretend to be somewhat hurt. But how about we just try to make her happy?
Playing hard to get, huh? Okay, I'll play your little game.
Even though that's
I'm not in
more
the mood,
smarmy.
Tex. You know, this is not a game to me. I have a lot of big decisions to make, and maybe I need to get away to make them.
See, that is the important cue. She's thinking about leaving, as you'll find out very soon.
Hey, everybody needs some space sometimes. Go if you have to, but I'll be waiting when you get back.
Thanks, Tex. I'll keep that in mind. So, I heard you picked up a case last night. Is there anything I can do to help?
Now, we can ask about a whole lot of stuff here, but she doesn't really provide any help for us at this point. So...
Man, Chelsea's sure not her usual cheery self today. Something tells me my window of opportunity with her is closing fast. If I'm gonna get her to go out with me, I better keep pouring on the charm till she gives in.
Now, this part's pretty easy to screw up, too. I'm going to save. Okay. We're going to talk to her again.
What's going on?
Now, we could be assertive about it. We could use the finding a loophole bit, which I don't recommend. Or, we can be kind of sly about it.
Well, I got a bunch of cash, but I've got nothing to do with it. I figured I'd go out to dinner tonight, but I hate to eat alone. Are you interested?
What, like a date?
And just like before, kind of play it down a
No,
little.
it'd be more like two friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right. You know, Tex, I haven't really been myself lately, and I really appreciate you looking out for me.
We could set a time, or we could ask her where she wants to go, but...
Where should we go? How about Burger Barn? They got great atmosphere at half the price.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out, and besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say 8 o'clock?
Well, you talked me into it, Miss Bell.
Well, I feel so spoiled.
By the way, what should I bring, red or white?
You better bring both.
Finally. After years of relentless pursuit, Chelsea's inviting me over to her apartment for dinner. Oh man, the possibilities are making me woozy. Okay, snap out of it, Murphy, and let's get back to work here. Maybe I should head over to the Ritz and see if Nilo's at the front desk. I'm sure he'll be happy to see me.
I'm sure he will. But that is what you have to do with her to stay on the best side possible. Okay. And as he said, we need to go talk to Nilo, but we've got other concerns. Most notably, we've got a bunch of friends we owe money to. If you haven't caught the gist of that. And first on the list is really this electronics shop. If you remember, we got this bill. This notice is to inform you that this account is delinquent and must be paid immediately. If payment is not received within 3 hours of this notice, it will be sent to the Body Parts Collection Agency for final action. Electronic supplies purchase over 90 days, $1,230. We owe a ton of money. So,
The electronic shop. I have to laugh every time I think about all the free stuff I picked up with my bogus electronic shop credit card.
yeah, let's start redeeming you now.
The electronic shop opened last year, and I got to know the previous owner, Hamm Underwood. I got an electronic shop credit card under somewhat shady circumstances, and I ran up a good-sized bill during my last case.
Mm-hmm.
I hear there's a new owner now, some guy named Zach Williams.
Time to pay the piper. Or at least him. You should be worried about that smile, Tex.
Hold it there. Get your hands up where I can see them. All right. Now, take out your electronic shop credit card. Ah. Nice and easy. So you're Murphy. I just got your photo from the credit department. We were wondering when you'd show up here again. I got orders about you.
Uh-oh.
Straight from corporate headquarters. Sorry I gotta do this. But
Yep. They vaporized the credit card.
now then, what can I do for you?
Well, we don't want to mess with this guy too much. I mean, there's no sense in being mean to him. I mean, he is just trying to collect his debts.
Well, I guess this means my credit's shot.
But,
You know, I'm almost certain I sent you people a payment.
Really? I wonder why we haven't received it.
yeah, he's a little wise to you, isn't he? So,
Okay. I've been down on my luck lately, but whatever happened to old-fashioned love and compassion?
Your account is over 120 days delinquent, and you owe us $1,230.
Say what?
That amount includes one fax machine, $399,
ouch.
one laser blade, $29,
Oh, that was cheap.
a film developing kit, $179.
For that
I'm
piece
not
of crap?
You bought it. And $623 in interest.
What?
$623 in interest.
I like Zach. Oh well. We're the good guys for once.
All right. Here's your money. Now when do I get my new credit card?
You don't. From now on, it's cash only. If you see something you like, ask me about it, and I'll give you a price.
But so that solves one of the little plot holes from the last game. He was putting all this stuff on a credit card and never seemed to have to pay for any of it. Well, he just had to pay for it all. Well, let's take a look around. There are a couple of things we actually do need to pick up in here, even if it is just cash.
Well, they sure got a great selection of gadgets, gizmos, and thingies.
Even if cash will just rapidly deplete on
I'm
us.
not interested in Geigers. Little buggers eat till they explode.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was great buying merchandise from this box, until my credit was shot.
Once again, badumch.
Ah, the Moonchild Toy Space Station. Needless to say, it hasn't been a big seller over the last year.
Good reasons for that.
I got one of these, and it's a real beauty. This spacecraft looks like the escape shuttle from the Moonchild. Leaf globe of the moon. That might come in handy if I ever have to relieve myself on the moon.
Haha.
They haven't sold a single visor since I started shopping here. Well, they sure got a great selection of gadgets, gizmos.
It's the same. Just sneak up here.
Memo pad. Jeez. Are they still trying to sell these things? That is one old camera. I don't think they even make film for these anymore.
Probably not.
Taser. I had one of those once, but I kept zapping myself. Missile robot. I can't stand that toy ever since it killed my cat Fuzzy. I used to have a battery pack like this for my Robco toys. This computer has way too many keys. Those headphones sound terrible with my Victrola.
You know, that just looks like a pretty nice multifunction keyboard.
Tissot watches. Last one I had broke down. That sucker reminds me of the bill collector that dropped by my office a month ago.
Well, we're about to take care of all your bill problems, Tex.
These joysticks never seem to provide the satisfaction they promise.
For once, you're going to be a good guy.
Now there's utility. A radio that doubles as a boat propeller.
Might be useful. I doubt it.
Photo analyzer. Most of the photos I've seen don't require much psychiatric help.
Once again, haha. Okay. So now we need a couple of things in here. What are you doing? Just, why are you nodding and mouthing like that? Are you cursing us out under your breath? Looks like it.
I'm here to answer questions about the merchandise, and that's all. If you see something you're interested in, ask me about it, and I'll give you a price. Then if you want to buy it, you give me the cash, and you take it with you. Got it? Good.
No nonsense. Once again, I actually do like him. We can only buy 2 of these things in here. Let's see, where is the first one? We need that.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
And we need the battery pack.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
The rest of this,
I don't think I'll need that.
everything else we could ask about will give us that exact same message. So once we've picked up those 2 things, we can leave. And it'll be a little while before we even have to come
That
back in
door
here.
will take me back to beautiful Chandler Avenue.
It looks much better than it did the last game. You got boarded fences everywhere instead of, trash and radiation signs laying all over the place. But I think it's really time to check in with our old pal Louis. However, we will start that next time, as I'm just about out of time for this video. So, if it's safe, we increment file and save. Talking to Louis.
These doors lead to the Brew and Stew. It's the only place in the neighborhood to get a decent meal.
And when I come back, we will go in there and we will talk to Mr. Levins. So, till then, take care, everyone. See you next time.